We got to prayer circle, which was something that we did every single morning, and then nothing seemed out of the ordinary at all. We prayed and we said amen, and as soon as we had enough time to do that, I walked to about the middle of the lobby, and that's when he started shooting.
December 1st, 1997, 14-year-old Michael Carneal opened fire on a lobby full of fellow classmates at Heath High School in Paducah, Kentucky. Missy Jenkins found herself in the crossfire.
I didn't even feel where I got shot. It was just really weird. Like, my entire body just went numb. Like, my hearing went, and then my whole body just kind of felt like it floated down onto the ground.
When the bullet stopped, Missy's algebra teacher prayed with her until the ambulance arrived. Missy's twin sister, who instinctively shielded her sister from further injury, left to notify their parents.
I didn't know whether she was alive or how bad she was shot, or I mean, I was just praying every minute because I didn't know until I got into that ER and into the little room where they had her, and she was sitting up there in the bed. She said, "Mom, I can't feel my stomach." She said, "I think I'm paralyzed."
Doctors confirmed Missy's suspicions. The bullet had gone through her lung and into her spinal cord, leaving her paralyzed from the chest down. Missy had only become a Christian the year before. Even in her newfound faith, Missy felt peace.
I think that he had already told me, hey, you're gonna be able to handle this, you're gonna live, you're gonna be fine. And that's pretty much how I felt. I even was trying to tell my family, you know, that this was going on because they were crying, and I was trying to tell them, it's okay, I'm fine, I'm alive, it's okay. I think at that point I realized I was still there, and that, you know, I had more to do in my life and that it wasn't over.
Almost 5 months of grueling rehabilitation taught Missy to function independently on a daily basis. She returned to Heath High School to complete her education.
And I think one thing that kept me going during that whole time was just that there were so many people that was pulling for me. One day I got 600 letters and 30 packages from people all over the world, and this was like an everyday thing for a while. And I just thought, if I have that many people praying for me and behind me, then why do I need to stop? I never really felt like I had too many obstacles. I guess that I just had enough people around me that that never made me feel like I couldn't do anything.
Missy even visited the man who shot her at the Kentucky State Reformatory. Michael will remain behind bars for life.
It was something that I had always contemplated on doing. I mean, Michael was somebody I'd considered a friend at one time, and I always have tons and tons of kids asking me questions that I can only give assumptions for, and I just felt like, you know, I needed to ask him these questions so that people would know, and for him to at least give back on the situation that he'd created, you know, maybe put something positive in it, and if I could do that for him, then I wanted to be able to. There was two roads that I could have taken. There was a road, you know, to be angry about the whole situation and feel negative about everything and that nothing would get better, or the other road that, you know, that I'm doing now, to be happy and to live my life and to have a family. And I thank God so much to show me the right road and to remind me that I can still do anything that I want to, even though I'm in a wheelchair, and that my life isn't over, and that I have a purpose in my life. And I can still consider myself very blessed to be able to know that.
Missy's successes include college, marriage, and now motherhood. With the help of a brace, Missy stood while she said her vows to her college sweetheart, Josh Smith. The two became proud parents in September of 2007.
Being a mom is awesome. It's wonderful. I mean, I thought that, I tell everybody this, you know, I thought learning how to use a wheelchair, you know, that was a challenge. Now, learning how to take care of a 16-month-old and you're in a wheelchair is even a bigger challenge.
In addition to being a busy wife and mother, Missy is now a published author, counselor, and motivational speaker. Missy says there is a reason for her amazing accomplishments.
I think the only explanation I can give for that is that God gave me the ability to forgive. I mean, you don't know what you're capable of until you're put in that position. The whole time after the teacher prayed for me, I felt completely comforted and that I was going to be okay. That's the only thing I can give an explanation for, is that God was with me the entire time.